Hey, what's going on, vets? Markel here, back with another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. I haven't been putting out a whole lot of videos lately, and that's because I've been on my new adventure of being a nomad. I still have my caregiver with me. She comes 4, sometimes 5 days out of the week. Depends on how far out I am. But I've gone to a couple of different places already, but I've spent the majority of my time here in a little city called Caldas. Caldas, depending on where you are in Medellin, Colombia, if you're in the center of the city, which is Medellin, it's probably about 45 minutes to an hour drive, depending on traffic, could be longer. But for where I am or where I was in Poblado, is roughly 40 minute drive outside the city. It's not too far from Sabaneta. It's probably a good 20-25 minutes from Sabaneta. But this is where I was, and I spent a little more than 10 days right here. I actually left my apartment early. You know, these videos are behind, and that's on purpose. Now, you got people out there that's kind of loose, so I don't try to put stuff out real time. The video that I showed my last night, and I did that TikTok, and I did one on Reels, and I did one on Facebook, I had already left. So I've already been in this new spot a couple of days already. So, and I'll probably share some of that. It's a couple days behind from real time, but I'll share some of that on the next video that I put out. But I just want to give a shout out to Mike, my man Love and Freedom, as well as Howard, J Love as well. I've been talking to those guys quite a bit and getting pointers on nomad life, especially from Howard. You know, this is what my man Howard does, and I can understand why he does it. It is refreshing, it is relaxing. Going places you don't really know anyone, you have to make new friends everywhere you go. So I really didn't know anyone in Caldas, not a soul. You know, met some people while I was there, talked to a couple people, and met this homeless guy who's a extranjero, a foreigner, and he was somewhere from Europe. Didn't know where, I didn't really try to figure all that out. But he saw me sitting in the park that I'm getting ready to walk in right here. And he came up to me, asked me if I spoke English, asked me if I was American, you know, started giving me his sob story of what happened to him and how he ended up here in Caldas living on the street. And I'm like, bruh, you need to go to your embassy in Bogota and figure out how they gonna send you back to wherever the hell you came from, because sitting out here asking me, I can't do nothing for you but let you call the embassy or you know, send an email or something to somebody, but I'm not about to give you a bunch of money to try to send you to do anything else. So this one lady that was passing by with some stuff, I gave him I gave the lady, I didn't give him nothing because he was probably gonna use it for drugs, because it looked like that's what he was using it for. I don't know, that's just my guess. But let the lady get like 20 mil worth of stuff for him. He was happy, he left. Hopefully, you know, he figured something out, but he's in this small town sleeping in the streets. So it was shocking, but not surprising. There's a lot in the streets like that in the city of Medellin, Bogota, and all these other towns out there. You're gonna find some extranjero, whether it's drug problems, they just ran out of money, and they just don't know what to do but stay in the streets. It is what it is. But anyway, though, I do want to answer some questions while I have you guys here, to give you something different to look at. My little adventures here in Caldas. I had a vet who reached out, who been going through some things with his family, and he watched one of my videos when I was talking about, you know, I don't give a crap, that's not the word I use, about anybody else or what anybody else thinks. So his question to me was, okay man, so what do you do? How do you separate your feelings when it comes to family and how you're treated? I told him honestly in the comment section, I just don't deal with people. You know, I have no problem being a loner. I'm not one of those people that have to be around other people to make me feel good or so I don't feel lonely or whatever. That's not me. That's never been me. So the way I answered the question when it was posed to me was like this. I was like, look, the people who helped you all along the way when you had nothing and you were waiting to get your back pay, those are your real friends. Because more than likely, those same people are never going to ask you for anything. They just want to make sure you're okay. They're going to keep you off the street. They're going to keep you, clean, fed, make sure you get to all your doctor's appointments like you're supposed to. But they don't want anything from you but to see you do good and to make it. All the other ones who come here or there always got something negative to say. What you think they're going to say when you do get your back paid? It's going to get worse. It's just going to get worse. That's why I tell you guys all the time, don't tell nobody nothing about your business. You know, just like with me in these videos, they're going to be delayed because there's people out there that are mentally disturbed. You say where you are real time, guess what they're going to try to do? Show up right where you are and act as though you're supposed to hang out with them because they showed up. That's not how it works. So I know sometimes I seem harsh in things that I'm saying, and I'm not being I don't know what the correct word that I'm looking for right now. I'm not being very, I can't think of the correct word. I was gonna say something, but I know it's not right. But I'm not sympathetic when it comes to a lot of situations, okay? I'm not. I have no pity for a lot of people, especially when you know what situations are. There's no way you should expect me to feel pity for you like that European guy coming here. You should know what it is. You get yourself in a situation, that's why you should have emergency money, emergency credit cards, all those types of things, because you never know what may happen along the way. And try to make real friends, not just people who gonna say they with you and then something happens, they ain't nowhere to be found. You know, that's why I choose not to deal with people from the States, because they too iffy. They were iffy in the States, they're gonna be iffy everywhere else. That's just my honest opinion about it, all right? But anyway though, back to what I was saying with this vet, man. Keep things to yourself. Everybody don't need to know your business. Regardless of what some may say and some may do, hey, let them do whatever. Who cares? I know I don't. Say whatever you want, do whatever you want. You know, words have never hurt me. Words and anything else somebody else has never hurt you. And I always want you to think about the times where when you're at your lowest, who were there to help you? And when they were helping you, were they asking you, hey, when you get your money, go ahead, break me off, do this, do that. No, most of the time, those people genuinely want to see you do well. That's it. So hopefully that information helped him and other people out there, but you definitely want to keep things personally close to the vest. I mean, unless somebody you really trust, somebody you really know, you've known for a while, you share secrets with, and they've said nothing to nobody, then cool. But if it's like fly by, they just poking and answer custom questions, hey, it ain't your business. Let's talk about something else. Just change the subject real quick. Or, do what I do sometimes, pretend I got a phone call, I got to bounce. I got to go. I can't sit here and keep chatting with you about this because I don't want to talk about it and I got a phone call, I got to roll. Now, I don't specifically say it that way, but it's implied that way, if you know what I mean. So, but this is a pretty good sized pueblo. A lot of people who've never been out this way have never seen this city, and it's a good size. It is a pretty good size, and there's a lot of people there. There's a lot of walkable areas. I really enjoy myself doing this, and I'm not gonna lie, I ended up coming back to an area that's much bigger because I do miss city life. Living there was cool. There's a lot of stores, a lot of restaurants, a lot of places to walk that were flat. A lot of people there that were super nice, but it's just something about the city, man, that's just different. I miss the city life, but living here was cool for those 10 days. Had no issues at all. And I'm gonna share some with you guys on my next adventure that I'm in right now. This other city that I am in, and I've been chilling in for a couple days. So I'll get back to you guys on that one. I'll probably be dropping another video here real soon. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it. I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.